Hello everyone, today's little video is going to be about how to use reminders in your Google Calendar and tasks. Let's take a look. So here on the left you see all of the calendars that I have, and so today I'm going to focus on reminders and on tasks. If I deselect these, it looks like I've got absolutely nothing going on. Let me show you very quickly. This is the Google Classroom calendar. This is what I have planned. In other words, where I think we should be at a particular time during the year. So for example, by the first week in October, we should be beginning Module 3, and that I've left most of October for that module on emotions. And this is just my planning calendar. But what I want to focus on today is how to use reminders. So in order to use it, first of all, you need to select it. And you can see that I've got reminders here every Monday to sign in and take attendance with you guys. But it's a pretty powerful thing if you want to just during the week or whenever, set yourself a reminder. So let's just go to this month, and I want to give myself a reminder for Wednesday to look at the Ed Puzzle responses that you guys are going to be leaving for me. So here are my choices. I can put it as a task or as a reminder. Today we're going to use reminder, not an event. Over here, if it's something that I want to do frequently, like every Saturday, I want to review my notes, whatever, you can have your reminder repeat every week, every second week, daily, and you can customize it to every Wednesday or every second Wednesday, begin on this date, end on that date. Like the sky's the limit here on what you can do. So I've just set myself a reminder, and I haven't told it to repeat. So when the Wednesday comes along, it'll show here that I have 2 reminders. And you click open that up and it'll say, okay, check your Ed Puzzle responses and check in with your students. Guys, if I don't use these reminders, I get pretty lost pretty quickly. So now the next thing that is important to know how to use is the task calendar. Over here on the right, you see you can expand this panel, and I'm going to click on tasks, and I'm going to show you what I've done here. So this is like my running to-do list. So this is what I wanted to do in the class of September the 14th, and I accomplished most of that because here are all the things that I completed, and these are the things left to do. Then I created a next one for next class. So all these are the things that I want to make sure that I talk about or do in next class. This is sort of like a generic stuff that I want to talk to you guys about the project. So all these different tasks you can create as you go. Now, when you create a task, as I've done here, you can give it a title. Let's say I want to talk to you about researching. And I can add extra details here. See the video that I made about researching. Now, when I add a date to it, September the 28th, let's just say next Tuesday, I want to talk to you about that. I can schedule it for Tuesday, say okay, and look at what happens when I go back and I look at Tuesday and I turn on the task calendar. Here we see it appears in the calendar. So for next class, this is what I've reminded myself to do. Now, I don't have to see all of these things all at the same time in my calendar because it can be a little bit overwhelming. I can choose to only look at this and display only this calendar. And so now I see all of my to-do lists. So folks, if you use your task calendar and you use your reminder calendar, and know that the reminders can be a one-time deal or it can be repeated, you know, it's really going to help you stay organized and on track. And so I hope that helps, and I'll see everyone real soon.